What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE. Last time, we made it further through the illusionary Shibuya. In this episode, we are going to continue making our way through that dungeon, but we're taking a quick pit stop here at the Bloom Palace before we head back over there. Most notably because, well, Chrom has some new weapons, actually 2 of them, and also Tharja as well, which is very nice. And we have new Radiant skill for Toma. So, we definitely want to get new weapons for Chrom. Let's see. Oh. Huh. So that's what that was. Okay. I had seen this weapon before in the, well, scrapped recording. But what's interesting is that I couldn't make it. Let's see. Fangbreaker, Tarukaja, Null Sleep, and Fatal Sword. Interesting. I guess it was because I didn't have that Myrmidon Force. Okay, and I'm not seeing that other thing there. Let's see, what about Kata? Is this... Yes, that was the type of weapon that... Okay. So, remember that thing that I told you guys about last time, about that rare enemy? This is the lance that has it for Tsubasa. It gives her Agilao. For Toma, it gives him Wind Strike. And for... Oh, it's actually not showing up for Tharja. Okay. Well, for Tharja, it didn't give her any other elemental skills, except it gave her Megiddo. So, yeah, I really want to try to find that stupid Mirage again. Okay, but let's see what we have. The Myrmidon Force and a Duelist Blade. Let's see, Cleric Force and Hadelstone. I definitely want that. We only really have enough for 2 weapons. And really, Itsuki and Kiria kind of have priority. So for Chrom, let's see, Fangbreaker. Let's see, lowers the target's offense. Ooh, that would be a better form than Cleave. And Fatal Sword, which is a medium attack, so that just deals more damage. Interesting. Plus gives him Tarukaja. Or the Noble Rapier, which can potentially give Zionga. Let's go with this one. Though, sword that's really hard to pronounce. We'll go with this. Alright, and now we finally have a new sword for Itsuki. And then we go over to Tharja, and we can give her the Silver Rod, which gives her Agi and Zan. This is gonna be a really nice microphone. So, yeah, it gives Kiria a lot more coverage in terms of potential spell types. Really, the more I'm using Kiria, the more I'm really liking her, because I can always get behind characters that prioritize type coverage, and, well, that have different types of spells. So you can hit a lot of different weaknesses. Alright, and Toma's, which is... Oh, we're 1 prestige short of that. Alright, well, we can't get that now, but next time we're back here at the Bloom Palace, I'll be sure to get that for, Toma. Now, normally this would be where I would cut back to the dungeon, but there's still something in Fortuna that we can do here. And that's the fact that Ayaha actually has a request for us. We actually haven't talked to her at all since she started working here. Let's go ahead and have a chat.
ところで
Okay, we can get a new request. The voiceless voice actress. Let's go ahead and accept that and see what it entails.
ありがとう
Okay, so we have a request to look at, well, a voice actress who seems to have lost her voice. But that will take us over to Daitama, and we're kind of in the middle of something here. So, we'll check that out first thing during the next intermission. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my party. Ooh, and Kiria's luck went up. Sweet. And, well, I'll meet you guys back over at the Illusionary Shibuya. Let's maybe actually go to Central City, because that's a lot closer to the Idolosphere. Now, while we're continuing our dungeon exploration, there is something else that I want to go over. And that is a Mirage history lesson. We still have a little bit of a backlog of these, and I would like to continue doing these, especially since we don't seem to be really be interrupted that much during these dungeon explorations, at least as much as we were in the Illusionary 106. So for today, I want to go over the history lesson of, well, another... Where the heck did that Mirage go? I want to go over the history lesson of one of our Mirages, and that specifically is Cain. But before we do that, we've got some new skills. Fang Breaker. Okay, so the question is, what do I want to get rid of for this? Because I want to keep this. If it hits, then it lowers the foe's attack, and that can be really nice. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of Rakunda, because I can actually make Chrom to be pretty heavily focused on just improving all of our defenses. Dia also wouldn't necessarily be bad to get rid of, because I don't really use Itsuki much for healing. But let's get rid of Rakunda. And for Cain, we have a boost to Elect Blaze. So that's good. And, lots of things. Mostly because, well, it resets saying like, oh, you can actually make this weapon again. So now we can make the Noble Rapier, we can make the Silver Spear, we can make the Hawthorn Spear, and we can get HP Fitness. We can do all the things that we couldn't have done previously. Where is it? Where's the Mirage? Where'd the Mirage go? Man, I'm really keeping my eye out for... Oh, we can't actually go this way. I'm keeping my eye out for the rare Mirages, because I really want to get that stupid Performa. It was really good. It was really good. Wait a minute, how did I not get this thing before? Have I not been down this route? Nightlife Glitz. And I am 100% sure that that is just a random Performa. Okay, but we need to find another switch. Yep, there it is. Let's actually fight this one. And Tsubasa leveled up. Ooh, that's a lot of magic. Good job, Tsubasa. And we also get a new skill, Media. And I definitely want that, so let's get rid of Poison Mundi. Because having Media would be really good. Also, we maxed out the Silver Feather, which is nice. Alright, but we also have this switch that we can press. And by pressing that, now all of those are opened up to us. Okay. I like how I say I was going to talk about Kain and then completely forget to talk about Kain. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the Killer Lance. And let's actually go over this history lesson. So, Kain. Kain is a character from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. And specifically, he is a knight in the service of King Cornelius. So, the heck are you doing? Specifically, ooh. I actually did not go down this way. And there's a locked treasure chest here. Well, we did get that treasure key, so let's see what's in this. I actually have no idea what's in here. A bead chain! Okay, I don't think that was really worth a treasure key, but it was still nice to get. So, like I said, Kain is a knight in the service of King Cornelius. King Cornelius being Marth's father. I'm still being chased by a Mirage, aren't I? Well, not anymore, I'm not. Or maybe I am. Yeah. Specifically, during the conflict in Shadow Dragon, Kain was basically a messenger for King Cornelius, who was out fighting in the war. And Kain was tasked with giving Marth the king's final words. Despite having sustained serious injuries himself, Kain went out to deliver this message to Marth. And that was the fact that Marth was the heir to Altea's throne, and also the heir to the Falchion. This is important to note since Marth actually had a few other relatives. So the fact that he was named the heir to the throne was kind of a big deal. However, despite being seriously wounded himself, Kain went out to deliver that message. He's an incredibly loyal knight who is devoted to serving his kingdom. And we get some revival beads. So, despite his own weakness, despite his own injuries, he cares far more to his country, to his kingdom, and to the royal family. Far more than even his own life, which shows just how dedicated a man Kain was to Altea, and to Cornelius and Marth. And up here we get some Amrita sodas, which we could certainly use. Now that's all fine and dandy, but Kain actually has, well, a bit more influence to the Fire Emblem series than you may initially think. Since Cain and his fellow knight and rival, Abel, actually started an archetype that is commonly seen throughout most of the Fire Emblem series, which is called the Cain and Abel archetype. Ooh, Soma droplets. Those will moderately restore our HP and EP, so they're very nice. Being attacked. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Now, you might be thinking, like, the biblical implications of the, quote, Cain and Abel archetype, but it really doesn't have anything to do with that. Instead, what the Cain and Abel archetype is that throughout the Fire Emblem series, there are typically two knights or soldiers that share a rivalry of sorts. It's more just a friendly competition, and, well, the two typically tend to be very good friends, despite being pretty intense rivals. Also, we found the warp, and we are actually at the end of the zip. Well, that caught me completely off guard. Lisitsky gained a pretty good level up, and we got a few more skills. So we get an improvement to Fire Lunge, which is nice. Oh, I thought we actually got another skill. I guess not. So to give you an idea of the Cain and Abel archetype and how many times it's popped up in the Fire Emblem series, I'm going to list off the different characters that fit this archetype throughout the series. Do note, though, that my knowledge mostly stems from the international Fire Emblem games, as well as Sword of Seals. So, if there are any other Fire Emblem games that have this that were in Japan only, I apologize, but I have very limited knowledge of those games. So, to give you an idea, where is this Mirage? Why do I get the feeling that, like, if I don't see the Mirage, it's a rare enemy and it's getting away from me? So anyway, to give you an idea of some types of characters that fit into this Cain and Abel archetype, from Blazing Sword, we have the knights Sane and Kent. From Sword of Seals, we have Alan and Lance. From Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, we have Kyrian and Oscar. From Fire Emblem Awakening, we have Sully and Stahl. And in Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, there are a total of 3 groupings of this, damn it. Well, at least I got a lot of stuff. A decent amount of resistance for Kyria. And a couple of skills. We get Karukaja, which I'm fine with Chrom not learning that. I'd rather keep just Rakukaja and just focus on defensive capabilities. And from Tharja, we get Bufula! And we've completely maxed out the Spell Rod as well. So that's good. So like I was trying to say, Sacred Stones really loves this type of archetype and has it a total of 3 times. There are 3 pairings of this archetype in Sacred Stones, being between the characters Forde and Kyle, Forde and Franz and Amelia. So you can see just how much of this relationship really pops up between many different Fire Emblem games. Also, it could also be that the Mirages just simply spawn on a different level, and I just can't see them. That's entirely possible as well. So yeah, so that is basically all I wanted to talk about. Kane, get away from me. Stupid savage enemy.
ひとまずは安全か。
And that also does it with this dungeon. We made it to the end. And that door is, in fact, where Maiko is beyond. She's just past that door. And the only thing between us and her is Noriozawa. No, that's just a regular Mirage. So, assuming I can actually reach where that end point is, next time on Let's Play Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE. We are going to head through the door and confront Noriozawa. I'll probably take a minor pit stop back at the Bloom Palace just so I can heal up, but I won't do anything there. So first thing we're gonna do is storm, well, the castle, I guess. A strange metaphor. We're gonna bust down the door and hopefully save Maiko. So until next time, everyone, take care.